Ben, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Not great. Not great at all. We were done physically today. They wanted to win the game, and they outfought us from the start, which was disappointing. The goals we gave away were awful defending. But again, going forward, we didn't create an awful lot, which is not great. And it's such a shame after the good start to the season we had, and how we fought at Harlow, and we're disappointed to come away with a draw. And then, winning the next two games, it's disappointing. It's been a disappointing couple of weeks. I'm still annoyed with the Margate defeat, but we've gone back to not scoring. Obviously, that's 4 games now, but also giving away cheap goals for our own mistakes, and our own poor play and poor decisions. So thankfully, we've got a couple of weeks break now to press the reset button and work with the team. And I've also got some tough decisions to make as well, because that was clearly not good enough today out there.
Can you put your finger on why there's been such a turnaround in fortune, given, as you say, we had a very good and solid start, and it's just sort of gone off the rails a bit?
Yeah, again, I'll come out with loads of excuses. There's no excuses. We haven't been good enough. I've signed players to help us now, but we've missed key players at key times. Who are good non-league players. We missed Tom McElroy today, we missed Ezra, although I thought David up front was our best player, head and shoulders above everybody else today. He was fantastic. For a young lad, 18, leading the line at this level, I think his last 2 games have been superb. He just needs that goal now, and that will come, and he will score a lot of goals in non-league football, because he's willing to learn as well, so he was fantastic. But we can all moan and groan about missing key players. Mark Riddick's had his first game back today. Ollie Hogg's retired, but we've now brought in reinforcements, and it's a long season. So we played 5 games, we've got 7 points. Yes, we could have a few more, but as we said, it's about surviving. But the performances need to be better than that. So we've got 2 weeks to reset, and then we have to go again, and we have to improve our level of play. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll work on it, because there's a disappointed changing room there today. I think they're disappointed with themselves and how everything we talked about, everything we worked on went out the window with kick-off, because it was a rubbish kick-off. So we talked about starting positive, and we've gone back and given the ball away. And from that moment, heads have gone. So yeah, it wasn't a great start, but that's something we need to work on now. We need to change it very quickly.
You had asked for a reaction following Wednesday, but clearly you didn't get it today. So now we've got a little break, as you say. So what happens between now and in 2 weeks' time, so that you get that reaction the next time they go out on the field?
Yeah, we train hard, and we work on shape and how we want to play, and getting bodies forward. Everyone seemed to want to come to the ball today. It's a sticky, not an excuse, but it's a sticky pitch. It doesn't suit us wanting to play short, but we kept playing into silly areas and causing our own problems and losing the ball in midfield areas, and it was a game today for stretching them in behind, and when we did that, we caused problems. But we can only say so much. It's down to them on the pitch to do it. So that's something we're going to work on, definitely. And also we need to put a settled team out now. We need to get a team out. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, Mac will be back, Ezra will be back as well to help us. But I just need to put a settled team out each week and have our style of play back. Like we had at the start of the season. We need that again now, very quickly. Listen, like I say, great start to the season, disappointing couple of weeks. It's how football kicks you sometimes. Today's a real kick in the teeth for me personally, but that's how football goes sometimes, and then we're just as likely to turn around and win our next 3 or 4 games. We can do that. We've got the quality in there, but we just need to change it ourselves.
Thanks very much for your time today, Ben.